So this little girl who was sleeping, as the Lord said, he came in there and gave her a commandment, little girl, arise. And he took the child by the hand, and the little girl immediately arose and walked. And she was 12 years of age. And they were overcome with great amazement. So all that witnessed this were flabbergasted. They couldn't believe it. The child was dead as we know it in the natural. She was no longer breathing, and Jesus told us that she was asleep. Just like he said, Lazarus is not dead, he's asleep. And the disciples, what did they say? Well, Father, if he's asleep, that's good for him. He can get well by the rest. But he wasn't asleep, he was dead. He had no breath in him, no life in him. But yet he was asleep, and he told Lazarus to arise. That is the Lord Jesus Christ that we serve. He came and brought healing to this household of Jairus. Can you imagine if that was your daughter? And like I say, what we known as her to be asleep was actually with no breath in her lungs. We call that in the natural, we call that she was dead. She had no life in her. But yet Jesus says she's not dead, she's asleep. Then he comes and gives her a commandment. Little girl, rise. And immediately she rises as he holds her hand. That is the Lord Jesus Christ. And then it says they were overcome with amazement. That is his disciples as well as the parents, Jairus and the wife. Verse 33. But he commanded them strictly that no one should know of it, and said that something should be given to her to eat. Feed the little girl. She has an appetite. She's alive. She is breathing. I told you she was just asleep. And the reason he kicked all the unbelievers out of the house is because they didn't believe. They had unbelief there. Healing takes faith on our end.